Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. From the stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping hard and more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mass hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil that I do nothing. Make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I've been slaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil when I do nothing. Make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had a killer conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Calm down to make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do enough to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my brain. I see something coming out of that rain. My team, really my team. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went into the way. I ain't f***ing okay. I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team, really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm a slave for you.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports. What a pleasure just to have you live at the charge. So we'll count down a green here at the Chopp'N Cup Series presented by Chop Racing. I'm really looking forward to this race. I like Dover. If you didn't know, we called Dover this past week and had some fun with it. Absolutely love this racetrack. So make sure you check out Chop if you want to be a part of it. They're in the heart of this season, and Dover's a good racetrack for that to be happening. Just saying. Always run Dover on your schedules, iRacers. I promise. The racing's always fun. You're gonna have cautions. You're gonna have racing. But I tell you what, dynamically, this is a great racetrack. Week 15 for the Chopp'N It Up Cup Series here for Chop Racing. The Chop Racing Leagues, World's Greatest iRacing Leagues, in my opinion, MIO, that is how we say it, is going to be a ton of fun. 200 laps tonight, stage lap completion, lap 50, 1.02 mile length racing surface. The Lady in Black does show up when, sorry, not Lady in Black, that's Darlington. Dover's just, it's crazy. Miles the Monster shows up tonight. Dover is, it's a racetrack that, it's dynamic. It's all concrete. Tire wear could be a factor. Track temperatures, like, it's going to be hot. It's 106 degrees at qualifying right now, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best. 82 degrees on the air temperature, though. 39% humidity, partly cloudy sky, 8-mile-an-hour wind. They might feel that, may not feel that, but the partly cloudy sky is going to show to have some dynamic turn into the corner. So we'll see if anybody has to deal with that. Ball status, BB Music, admin box, all aboard with the Chop Racing Series. Of course, the Chopp'N It Up podcast on that beautiful YouTube. Brian Witt is back, ready to rock and roll and ready to make sure that the racing continues to go, but also the information about the drivers continues to roll out there as well. Tonight, we do have some driver cams ready to rock and roll as the drivers get out there and do the thing. We'll take a look at our driver cams. Of course, and always, we appreciate it. Clint Hackett with a double up. He's got the double up cam. I like seeing it. Like seeing him get out there and be ready to rock and roll. I think that's Ryan. I don't know who that is. I see the back of somebody's head. I don't know. It might be Ryan. Is Ryan racing? Hold on. Yeah, he's in there. He's there. There's Churchy. What's up, Churchy? If you're listening. Churchy! Everybody. Church. Sorry. Yep. Love the dude. He's an amazing human being. Love seeing him. Baji out there on YouTube. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. He's also going to be out there. There's Chris Justice. He's ready to rock and roll. He's got the heart rate monitor on. Calm, 117 beats per minute. There is, how about that, man? How about him? There's Jeremy Bailey. And Brian Fine's going to be out there. Yeah, I like it. I see a bunch of drivers. There's Jason Day. I'm hoping for a good race for him. That's it. I thought we had 7, but we have 6. 6 driver cams, not too bad. Starting grid for tonight's race. It's going to be presented by Stay Tuned Sports. Your pole sitter is Nathan Bigart. He has had a massive season so far. Qualifies for this series and likes to get out there and control the race line. This is short tracks are kind of his thing, and we're going to see what drivers do. Coulter, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Mark Retch is going to be your outside pole sitter. Brandon Banks, Jason Day. In row number 2, Michael Strickland, John Hamilton. Row number 3, Tony Sanders, Jeremy Bailey. Row number 4, Derek Wegeman, Anthony Crown over in row number 5. Chris Justice, Jonathan Parsons in row number 6. Row 7, going to be Cam Dario and Brock Duty. Row 8 will be Clint Hackett, Brad Dove. Yeah, keep an eye on Brad Dove tonight. Brad is he's going to have a if he keep himself nice and clean and right there in the mix, he's going to be good at this racetrack. Love seeing him. I think he got his first win at Chop at Dover. I think it was in the Xfinity car. I'm pretty sure it was that or Bristol, one of the two. Either way, he does really good at tracks like this, the bowl-shaped racing surfaces. So it'll be good to see him get out there and be aggressive. At Green, Brian Fine there, row number 9. Row 10 will be Churchy and Jeff Laraway. Rayburn's out there with Fred Chase at row 11. Jerry Culver, Craig Bridge Jr. in row 12. Row 13, Ryan Wint, David Steiner. Oh, baby. A baby. Oh, and your race controller tonight is the Penguin Meister. He is he's a pal. He's a friend. He's a friend pal. He's a boy. He's a friend. Oh, that goes back to we were just having a conversation about something funny. It was good. What's up, Adam? About go on shift, brother. You hope you're keeping your head down, being safe, sir. Thank you, Adam. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you to everybody out there. Thank you to Mr. Van Ness for the like out there again. Thank you to Mr. Coulter. Thank you to everybody being out there. If you are out there, make sure you reach up at that like button for me. It supports everything that I do and supports these leagues, supports iRacing, and continues to help everybody grow. We want to make sure that iRacing is constantly becoming the best place to get out here and grow, including all the racing that we do and the happenstances that it would be. Drivers are ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. How about we do the thing, folks? Do that thing up, mommy. Let's go. We're going. We're green, green, green. Go. Parsons in and out there. He's got a big blink happening right behind Michael Strickland. Good boogly woogly. All right, drivers are rolling right now. Brandon Banks in third, top five. You see a driver off up a couple spots. Stryker saving a little bit of tire here. 47 laps to go in the stage. Now 46. Always being safe. Just thinking about grabbing a cheap wheel while you're mobilized. Put the hotel Wi-Fi on. It's horrible. Yeah, don't drive on that. Larry, thank you for the like. What's up, Mr. Brecker? Well, thank you, sir. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Oh, not to your butt. Wegman to the inside of Parsons. Jonathan Parsons, 1344 in the I rating tonight. Wegman, 1945. And sees Chris Justice, 3494 on the inside. Drivers rolling. Budgie. Let's go for the Budgie Bird. Hello from Budgie to both myself and the Penguin.
Hey.
He says, Big Art to Wretched. Brandon Banks to close it in. He says, hi, have a beautiful time. There's Jeremy Bailey in the 15. Troutman Auto Care all on board. 44 laps to go to the stage. It's been a couple of... Whoa, the 5 of Churchy. Bottom side. Oh, baby. Let's see if he can get back up and rolling. He got bumpered there. There's the 22, Cam Dario to the outside. There's the 94, Fred Chase. Church is right there. 94 throttled back up a little bit. Seeing the corner out. Oh, he just got a little bit free. What a good save. Only left rear damage. Not really any right front damage, so he's good there. Thank you for the share, Larry. I appreciate it. Oh, never mind. Caution's out. My bad. Down to Parsons as well. I think Mr. Parsons. Oh, Churchy having to lock it up. He locks it up. Oh. Good boogly woogly. Here's what happened to Jonathan. Cam gets up into the 45. And then the 94 to the 22 and the 90. The 45 goes around. Parsons to pit road. Big Hard to rolling. Thank you, Taba. I tell you what, you need to get yourself a beautiful looking view. Driver Cam sponsored by nobody. Nobody. We're doing it all for Toys for Tots. Exclamation point for the kids. If you're out there on Twitch, it'll share a link out there. You could be able to donate to our cause. We raise when we raise $500, I'm going to dress up as Santa Claus, and we will get going. We're going to do the thing. I'm telling you. Clint Hackett ready to go. First caution of the race happened just before lap 10. We'll see if the drivers will be able to calm down. There it is. There's your Toys for Tots link. Love seeing it. Thank you, Budgie. You're an amazing person, you. Share that on over. Listen here. Listen here. Share that on over to YouTube. There you go. Boom. There you go. Great group of fellers tonight. Racing tonight to hit that like and support them and the broadcast. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate the kind words on the share on the stream. You're an amazing human being yourself. Thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah, we just raise a bunch of money for Toys for Tots every year, and that's I love it. It's my favorite cause in the world. So make sure that you get out there and support these drivers on the drive cams, but also support Toys for Tots. And if you don't want to donate to that link, you could find your own local Toys for Tots and get out there and do the thing. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Who is that? Whose head is that? Do I need to refresh Trading Paints? I see triples. It's kind of in the corner. What is that? Somebody with a bright paint scheme on the inside. Oh, is that Brian? It might be Brian. I think that's Brian. That's Brian Fine. Let's go. There's Brian Fine. We're all ready to go. All right, drivers. Let's do the thing. Thank you to the drivers under the driver cam. I appreciate you. Olsen. Ute. Jason Day with a good run. Mark Retchen was trying to time that outside lane, but Nathan Bigart just did the thing here. Day up two now. Brandon Banks is going to lose a spot. That inside lane just didn't go. Mark trying to work back into the corner. Banks down to the bottom side, trying to roll his way back to third. 39 laps to go to the stage. Cam Dario into 88 working. Wegman just behind him. Don't underestimate the stream. The stream doth be streaming. Until we meet again. There's Churchy. Come on, Church. Did not come to pit road car. Seems fine. Even with that left rear contact, it seems like he's going to be doing all right. To the inside, Clint Hackett on the outside. Clint's, this is a good track for Clint, too. Oh, look now, Doug. Oh, baby. Holy cow. The 40 of Ryan wins. Taking out, big one. The 19 involved. The 71 involved. Church got involved. Man, it was the wrong driver cam to be on at that point. I hate that for Churchy. Here's what happened. Oh, Ryan got free. Dang it. Ryan snapped on it. Watch. You. Boom. Oh, bam. And then, man, bam. And then come bam. And then more bams. And then bam. Is that the 19 or the 91? Oh, it's Brock Duty of the 9. Why does it look like a 19 on the side of his car? Here's Brock Duty's point of view. Dub went way to the bottom. Brock almost made it through that. Jerry Culver did make it through it. Good. Biggly woogly. thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Let's see if Twitch is fixed. Nope. Says can't find that clip. That's Bologna. There might be an update for the code for all of that, Budgie. I might have to do all that. We might have to see. Mail. .google.com. Helldivers 2 is on sale. So I'm playing a new game, just so everybody knows. And that new game was kind of fun. I played it a little bit earlier. Can't remember what it is now. Yep. I wanted to make sure it wasn't an update. No, that's the wrong one. No, wrong one. Oh, that's funny. Forever Skies. Sorry, I was looking at something. Forever Skies is the game that I was playing, and just got released on PlayStation, I do believe. But I will tell you that I've enjoyed it. It's been a good start to the game. I was playing a little bit earlier on the Doug side. If you're on our Discord as well, make sure you vote in the announcements on the future of our Twitch channel. What we're going to do with that. Yeah. 0152-24 to the 8, the 15 to the 88, 90 and the 14. YouTube, Facebook, you guys aren't going anywhere. You guys are going to stay the same. So you guys keep being cool. We're green. Let's go. Right at Banks. Gets the better restart. Again, trying to time where Nathan's going to go in the restart zone. It's pretty massive, so we'll see if he pushes hard here. Striker to the outside of Jason Day. Right at Banks closing in the distance on the bottom side. Mark Retchen back with the 90 of Pat Green. 11 spots gained. Like the 15 trying to work the inside lane. 14 is going to be in tow. 24 on the bottom. Pat Green way up to egg-shape the corner. Yeehaw, he says. All these drivers trying to get out of the bottom. Whoa. Lots of smoke and fire. 14 to the bottom. These drivers trying to get clear of each other here. The guy runs the fastest lap of the race, 23.66, and now Brandon Banks. Look at that next driver. Brooklyn 23.70, Mark Retchen 23.74. Drivers getting a touch faster here in the later portion of this one. 30 laps to go to the stage. Jason Day. That's Jamie Bailey on the inside. Jason Day trying to get to the point of the corner where he can turn into the corner. Can't do it. Still side by side. Takes a few laps to try to do that. But 15 is going to try to push the 5-2 tight. 5-2 is going to tap the wall a little bit there. It's going to be drawn back. This is where, in like tracks like Martinsville and Bristol, if the inside lane is that lane that's tough to get there. Like watch the 94 right now. The setup for the corner for the 14. Trying to set up, pull the air back on the 5-2 so the 15 can get clear. And right now the 5-2. Oh, 15 got free, so the 5-2 back at it again. It's going to be able to try to turn into the corner. He's trying to get there. 14 back on the outside again. Side draft from the Chopp'N Auto Care Racing Machine. 5-2. Able to extend, stays in that 5 spot. Able to drop down to the bottom side of the race line now. And try to pull away 14 to the 5 to the 1-5. Teammate side by side. 94 in tow. Pat Green on the next. Cam Dario trying to work his way into it as well. And Anthony Crown over the 27 to the bottom side. Let's go. I see all you watching out there. Thank you very much to everybody watching everywhere that you are. You're all amazing. You humans are cool. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. It was bad boy on exciting. 15 minutes into this race. 25 laps of stage 1 being complete. 26 to go in the stage. And right now, 9/10 of a second. Brandon Banks backing off the corner. Striker able to tow in here just a little bit. That cough went my way. We'll see. There's still a lot of racing left when it comes to the tail of this one, so we'll be good. As they race around, here's a look at what the playoff points look at. Bam! Striker, 2 wins on the season as a stage win. Nathan has missed a race or 2 and is trying to catch up the 70-point deficit here. He's got the most stage wins, got the most wins on the season, but the regular season championship it's kind of in his, try to work in his favor. He has enough playoff points to be able to basically cruise through the first round or 2 when it comes to the playoffs, and so he just would have to have solid finishes. But if I know Nate, he's going to be trying to get some wins. If the playoffs were to begin tomorrow, Jerry Culver is good. Craig Brits Jr. not so good. 5 points behind Jerry Culver, 290 to the 295. And so that's kind of what it is. 70-point deficit for the lead on this season for every one of these drivers. Striker is consistent, man, as consistent as they come. Ryder Banks in second. Mark Retchin having a good start to this one was your outside pole sitter. Jason Day off a spot. David Steiner up 11 spots from the back to the front, trying to work himself into the oval side of things. As Derek Wegman just ahead of him. John Hammond came to pit road, got a little bit of damage, a little bit of fuel. Might cycle this one if he gets the opportunity. A little right side scrape, he's fine. Churchy off a spot, he's been able to get the car worked on. 34 seconds on pit road, it's not a bad day. Jeff Laraway as well. Ryan out of the race. I hate that for him, but Clint Hackett is working back forward. Nathan Bigart, 1.2 second deficit. Again, I know that stage wins and stage presences are huge. Those playoff points are going to matter, but when it comes down to the way that the races are kind of ebb and flowing here. Jason Day goes back a couple of spots here. 14 back onto the inside. The way that the ebb and flow of the racing has been, we've seen that long run race pace and tire wear is massive. 5-2 trying to stay out of the 94. 94 got a little free on the bottom side. It's just the way the cars are dynamically raced. I'll be happy to. The 94 into the door of the 5-2. 5-2 into the door of the 94. They're racing kind of hard here. 94 drifts up the race line. Back again. If the drive off's going to be huge for him here. He's got it's a track that if you've got a little dirty air in front of you, it takes several laps to make the pass. And right now, Jason Day trying not to bleed too many positions to get some. Oh, the 15 hard to the wall. Jeremy Bailey got snappy on the corner. Got a broken right front. We're looking to try to come to pit road. Not going to be able to do that. Has to get himself off the wall here. He's going to have to go all the way back around. Right front is down on that 15. Trying not to stop on the racing surface. He'll have to come to pit road. Jeremy Bailey got snappy, man. Good Lord. Big Art 1.4. Thanks to Strickland. Red Chase getting 5. Oh, the 5-2. 94. 5-2 down to the bottom. 94 trying to throttle back up here. 22 of Cam Dario there in the mix. Fred Chase trying to work the inside lane. A good battle here with 15 laps to go to the stage. Mark Russian just ahead. 5-2 trying to get back there. Fred Chase on the wall just a touch. Cam Dario back on the bottom side. Crown over. 30.88 working the outside lane. Pat Green, another driver you got to keep your eyes on. Consistency rules the roost with this driver. They're doing a great job of working. Brian Fine into the 5-7. Little fine, tight fine, sir. There you go, Fred Chase. Again, side-by-side racing.
Holy cow. Landon Sheldon Motorsports
Hey,
is
thank you for the 5 bits.
Dropped 5 bits.
Thank you for the 5 bits, sir. I appreciate you. Are the streaks working? They're working. Thank you very much for the 5-bitty streak. You're amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Bigart, Brenda Banks, 1.6 the gap. Striker's going to be in third. Chris Justice, Jason Day. Oh, baby. Caution will come out. It's like Brad Dove and David Steiner involved right here. Oh, Dove got free and Steiner was there closing in. Landon joined us was trying to join us last night. And wasn't able to. But I'm glad to see you back, man. Can't wait to race again. I like seeing it. Like seeing it, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Dama. Thank you, Landon. I appreciate it. I can't wait to race again. It's going to be awesome. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you, dear. An amazing human being you are. A 1 to the 8. Yeah, stage is not complete. We still have 11 laps to go. End of this stage. Well, when they cross the line, it'll be 11 laps to go to stage. Oh, yeah. And a chance, though, for drivers to flip the stage if they so want to, if they so choose. Yeah, live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Everybody's out there watching. We appreciate you very much. You all keep killing it. Remember, Sig Nugs will make an appearance again very soon. Probably in the morning. You know, Jess has to work tomorrow again. How bad that irritates me. Irritates the hell out of me. Oh, yeah. The ballistic one. But, you know what? It's another day of overtime. And she'll only work about half a day anyway. There it is. There's the nugs. So I think I got it set up that if people want to use the nugs, I think it is a regular emote now. I don't know because I can see all my emotes. So if you're not subbed, speaking of subs, you know who I need to give a sub to? Where's la 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 la. What's everybody doing? Is everybody doing all right? Got your PC up and running. What's up? Run up today. Didn't feel like installing all your wheel and pedal and stuff and overlay, so I'll be back for whatever's next. Sweet. Did you upgrade? Or did you have to get it fixed? I'm missing context.
Somebody to install a hard drive.
Yeah. You know, if I could get Jess to have a Saturday off, we might just make that trip. That just might. We're probably just gonna make the trip. All right, let's turn this down so I can't hear it. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. All right, we're going. Whoa, did they increase the price of subs? Good Lord.
Yeah, they're like $5.99 or $6.99 now.
They're $7.99.
Oof. They must have raised them again.
Good Lord, man. I was going to gift a sub. Am I getting that much? Huge upgrade? Perfect. Perfect. Is that what you're paying every time you gift subs, Budgie? Dear Lord. Change everything but the GPU and the SSD. Hey, that works, man. You made it happen. Love to see it. Parsons. Give it a lap 8. The car worked on. There's Churchy on 15. John Hammond. Try not to abuse the tire. 7 laps to go to the stage. I would just keep it calm right about now. Brad Dobb, fine. David Steiner getting fixed. Jeremy Bailey, couple to he's getting fixed too. How about Brandon Banks? Fastest lap of the race, 23:63 last time by. Brandon Banks will save it a little bit to try to track down Nathan Bigard. I think he does. It is showing. Now Nathan on the restarts, just choosing the outside lane is going to give a huge advantage to that kind of that throw into the corner kind of situation. For the price you paid for it, better be worth 2/10. Well, I hope it is. 5 laps to go to before this time by. 0.8 of a second difference here for Nathan Bigard. Let's take and see what he's doing. Into the corner, 5th gear. 5th gear all the way. 5th gear all the way. Woo! I had a little wall tap there. 5th gear for Brandon Banks. And see if nobody's shifting. Oh, dear. Larry to the subathon. Give me $20. He said $20. Shout out to Wegman. Glad to see him back on the track. Me too. At time. Thank you, Larry, for the $20 to help out me. It is 20 times 120, divided by 60. 40 minutes. 40 minutes added to the timer. Hold on. Thank you, sir. You're a legend. Ready? Bam. And kabamo. There it is. Only 3,500 hours to go. Keep adding to it, folks. Keep adding to it. Riker, Chris Justice, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You're a legend. $20 added to the man. That puts us at $3,760. Thank you, sir. Oh, sorry. I did something weird there. Yeah. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Budgie, for
Hey,
the
gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted sub to Landon. Landon deserves it. He's a good egg. Chris Justice in 4th, Cam Dario in 5th. Caution's out. That'll be your stage. Big Art will get the stage win. And Brandon Banks 2nd, Stryker 3rd. Chris Justice 4th, Cam Dario 5th, Jason Day 6th, Anthony Crowdover 7th. How about Fred Chase in 8th? 14 spots, hard charger right now. Pat Green, Brian Fine, your top 10. Making a lot of noise. Hey, you shush your mouthy. Adam's asking, Adam's asking what you're running now.
What am I running now?
No, not you. Sorry, chat. YouTube chat is actually chatting.
Oh.
They're talking
with
back
each
and
other?
Forth. Yes. I like it. Full send. Hello to Jess.
I was looking to see how much it would cost me to rent a car to go down there.
Oh, that's
not terrible for a weekend. Pick it up on a Friday, deliver it on Monday, bring it back on Monday. It's not bad. $61.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Well, that's
It's
a
cheaper
you
than-
click, we pick.
Well, that's cheaper than. What did I tell her? What did I tell you? I didn't know what shit. Whatever. I mean, it's cheaper than shipping it back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh. Not a bad price. Drop off on Friday, pick up on Yes. So that's the running joke. That is the running joke. John Hammond's going to be your race leader. Credit lap led. How about it? Let's go. Brad Dove's going to be second. Big Art, Brandon Banks, everybody run. She said, I've always said, I said, if I could afford it, and if she ever strongly wanted it, she said, you know what? I want to get all of me for whatever reason, whatever, right? We're at the age now where, even I would be like, I could take a little off of the old chin, right? And whatever. Can always drop her off on Friday, pick her up on Monday. Be like, here's your budget. I like her the way she is. I really like her the way she is. Right, sorry.
With damage waiver, it comes to a total of $257.75.
Am I on mobile? Yes, I'm on mobile. It's cheaper on the PC. Is it? How much is it?
That's where I'm looking at it. $257 at Enterprise.
That's not bad. All right. Let's see. Let's see what it is.
That was looking at this next weekend after, that's not booking out. That's.
Oh, and it would be more expensive on our stuff too, right? Yeah. All right.
I'm sure it's not able to transport,
Yeah, not on a
a
bike.
full-blown PC on the back of a bike.
Yep.
I mean, I could, but I would have to do it in the summertime.
Yep. All right, we're going with green. We're going. John Hammond. Whoa, Big Art trying to work. 8 on the outside of the 25. 5-5 for the run. Eight to the inside of the 5-5. Big Art on the hunt. 5-5 trying to clear. 0-1 on the inside. Brandon Banks trying to roll out.
Something happened with a 15 on 42.
Yeah, he's coming around. Working on it right here. 13 net code. Comes up track. Gets a little net code. He's fine. He saves it. Good save, but not so much there. He's fine. To come here.
The only catch is I would have to take a Friday off, get the car and race down there to try to beat the race.
Well, it'll be all right. It's cheaper on PC.
Thank you, Signature Esports, for the Tier 1 gift sub to the game.
I wanted to be the guy.
I figured that was coming.
Uh-huh. I saw it happening. Chris Justice. Oh, end of the 22. Oh, no. How did Cam get more damage out of that? Dear Lord. Got left side damage. Hold on. Wasn't that hard to hit. Oh, he did. When he hit the inside wall, it tore the... Man, oh man, that's a good battle here. Outside, good run. Oh. Oh, no, that was harder than it looked. Good Lord. Oh, boogly woogly, folks. Boogly woogly. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that very much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 140 laps to go. Brandon Banks, Nathan Bigart, your race leaders. These guys are ready to go. A good racetrack for one, trying to save tires, but it kind of depends on how the tire wear is going to be affected. We saw some of the faster laps. Oh, that's terrible. All right, whatever. Yeah, they're cheaper on PC for sure. So you don't have to pay the $2 fee. Why does Penguin want to come down here in the winter? There ain't nothing to do. So he wants to bring his PC down here so that way I could. He wants to come down here so that way he can bring his computer down here and I can help him. I can help him fix it. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring. I was trying to fix things. Like a lot of things. Okay. We're all ready to go. Let's go. We're green. Right at Banks. In the clear. Well, that sucks because I've been working on it. That's what I told him. That's what I told him. I said, listen, you know, she's got to work. Because she's got to work, I'll never be able to get in there and 8 back on the inside. I'm sorry, 01 back on the inside of the 8. Hold her out. Banks to Bigart. Banks still leads that lap. Line 5 on the inside. Got to work forward. Banks trying to crest back in. To the 8, the 5-7, the 90. The 90 up into the mix here is Pat Green. looks for another top 5 night. Derek Wegman having a good race. Striker off a spot, still trying to look for Jason Day. Same concept. Or chases up 13 spots as Crowder just ahead. Crowder with a little right front damage. 134 left to go here tonight. Ham on pit road, getting the left side taken care of. Brock Duty rolling. Tony Sanders 14 spots off here as Tony tries to lure Brad Dobb. And another driver I was talking about, try to keep yourself rolling. John Hammond, it's a little bit more on the fuel edge here. You'll be able to run quite a few laps, but they won't be able to make it on fuel. They'll still have to pit for fuel. Regard to Brandon Banks. A little bit closer here for Brandon Banks. But Nathan able to turn the corner. Brandon Banks did not go shallow into the night. You're off on your B-Day, though.
Yeah, she's off on the 15th of December.
I mean, if he comes down for a weekend, or the weekend, bring his missus and
Find a sitter.
all right.
You have older children for that.
No.
They
They have jobs.
Well, then
I don't trust somebody's
girlfriend.
I mean, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Church, how about it? Rebounds to 10th here. For Church having a good race. Let's go, brother. I'm going to go away from him. Jerry Culver, same concept. Glenn Hackett up in 15th here, back where he started. Still some right side damage. Let's go to our driver cams. I'm going to hit up the driver cams. There's Chris Justice. He is just behind, trying to make some things happen. Jeremy Bailey not too far off. Bailey's been able to work back out there as well. Bailey trying to get another spot or two. Points are ever improving. Brad Dobb to Tony Sanders. They're working back there as well. How about it? There's a Trappin' Auto Care. Yeah. Trying to stay out of that dang old wall. Good wiggly wiggly. There's Jason Day. Hold on to 6th. A good day for him. Still a good night. Figures out a performance on board. Like to see it. That is Brian. Gonna go in 3rd right now, just ahead of Pat Green. The biggest pythons in all of iRacing. There's Church. He's doing, I mean, maybe that right side is helping him turn a little better. Right now, Jerry Culver look on the inside. Come on, Churchy. Hold on to it. Egg shape out. Culver on the inside. Good defense here for both these drivers. Clint Hackett, the last driver, but we're going to bounce over to the main screen. Throw this bad boy on exciting. We'll see where the racing's happening. Crowd over being the most exciting racing right now. 125 to go. Regards 24-24 his last lap. Clean air proving efficient. Churchy 24-90 on his last lap, sitting at 11th. Parsons not too far behind. How about Rayburn? Come on, Rayburn. Got Laraway just ahead. Rayburn sees the 14 travel to the inside. Chris Justice came in and got some damage taken care of. I don't know if he took tires or not. He might have. He's also got it just fast. Mark Retchen giving him 60 as well. Took a little bit of fuel. Rayburn trying to salvage, save. Maybe just got to take it easy. John Hammond giving him 60 as well. So did Tony Sanders. All these drivers back here just managing the gap and managing the race line. And as Jeff Laraway not too far behind him. Sorry, not Jeff Laraway. Craig Brits Jr. behind him. Laraway was right here in that 71. I wanted to click on him. I was looking at his name, and then I clicked on Craig Brits Jr. What we like, Craig? How about Brock Duty? He's rolling. Roll roll, roll. Some side-by-side racing, big hype. You do kind of, maybe a little, yeah, maybe a little. Maybe. All right, everybody, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, grab your chicken nuggets, grab your barbecue sauce. We'll be right back in a moment. Let the race play out for a few laps. 108 laps to go. I said hi to Budgie and Jess. I did that. That's what I did. Green. Got to hold on to third. Strikers moved his way back forward as well. Brian Fine up 13. Still holding on to fifth. How about Fred Chase at 14? Got to work to the back bumper to the 27. Anthony Crownover up 3. I had to have some maximum effort there, folks. Maximum effort. Everybody keep holding on. Keep doing their thing. Thank you, Larry, for being fantastic. Thank you all very much for everybody being out there. I appreciate you. I really do. Also have a good look here. If you look at the different lanes that drivers are running, there's Brian Fine, 5-2 to the inside. On the back straightaway, Crownover a little squirreled up there a little bit, into the braking zone. 94 trying to rip the outside lane. Trying to move forward here. A 5-2 trying to work on the 5-7. 94 trying to go. So is Derek Wegman back here. I'm gonna go on the roof of the 39 here. You see the 94, it's a run to the back bumper of the 27, looks to the inside, 94 all the way down. Now Derek Wegman with a big run here, working in. Nicole, thank you for the like, dear. How you doing? Much love to you and the fam. I hope you're all doing well. This is the battle right here. This is a battle for 6th and 7th as everybody gets out of the gas. 27 trying to make that inside lane work, but now the lane seems to have switched as the 94 gets up into the 39. 39 is going to be freed up on the bottom side. Then Red Chase takes a big run and a big swing, and Derek Wegman has to go back to work here. First Justice again back inside the top 10. Jerry Culver still at 12. Working Dove coming to pit road to take tires and fuel, work his way back around. Got to keep that subathon going. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hello. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate you. I appreciate that very much. I mean, we only have like 3,500 hours still left, but you added 40 minutes to it, and I appreciate that. That's we're going to be done in like May. In May. Maybe sometime in May. We'll see. We got to get to the point where we're moving everything back around. You know what I mean? Thank you, sir. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for the donation. $20. Once we get, so we had somebody a credit card issue at the end of the month, and of course that comes to me, and I have it. That makes me have to deal with that. No, I had to eat a loss for the month, which is okay. You know, people have issues, but whatever the case may be. So we lost a bunch of gifted subs from last month, which was terrible, but we're gonna keep going. And we're going to keep working. So and that includes Stream Elements donations and a few other things. So if it was Stream Elements related, that's the issue that we had. Birchie to the outside of Rayburn. Rayburn back on the inside. These drivers fighting for that lucky dog spot have Mark Retchen just ahead of 13, off 13 from the start of the race. So we're trying to make things do the things that do the things. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you guys were around when I was talking about that, it was crazy. Right Banks 1.3 back from Nathan Bigart. Bigart up in the middle of the field, 5 and the 24. The 01. 24 gives way to the 01. Parks at middle 3 wide. Oh, no! 24 into the wall. Gets into the 5. Those two just innocent bystanders and all that. Mark Retchen gonna have to recycle the car down to the bottom. Probably coming to pit road here. It was a hard lick. Church gonna work his way back into it as well. Doug has got momentum. Dove on a newer strategy here. Good boogly wiggly. Thank you, Nicole. How are you doing, dear? I hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well out there watching. Remember, exclamation point marathon, exclamation point for the kids, exclamation point donate. That goes everywhere. Well, except for Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. There's pinned links though. If you want to donate to the marathon, it's all there. Keep doing your thing. Jason Day, Pat Green. This is the race line that we're seeing a lot of drivers be neck and neck here. 5.7 and 2.7. Try to work their way forward. Pat Green, 7.2. Travel with Jeff Laraway. There's the 71. And now Craig Bridge Jr. the 2.4. It's 3 wide on the front straightaway. Pat Green able to get by. 3 working. As everybody holds on. Thank you, Budgie. All right, let's take a look. Race leader, 14 drivers in the lead lap. Brock Duty, last driver on the lead lap, is John Hammond just ahead. All the muddy race is going to just help everything else. The Nathan Bigard Show, 97 laps led once again. Ryder Banks led. Oh, caution comes out. Like Derek Wegman. Oh. He got free, and there's really nowhere for Brian Fine to go there. Hold on. So out of the corner, 5.7 out of the corner, 39 up and out of the corner. A little free, and then Brian Fine couldn't do anything about it. And then Fred Chase gets clipped into that as well. Good boogly woogly. Good. Wow. Wow. All right. 99 laps led. 13 drivers on the lead lap. Church will be your lucky dog. He'll be able to compete with everybody. He should be your lucky dog. Do you believe? I don't think he got any involved in any of that. Let's see. The caution came out. Nope. There's the caution flag. Should be fine. Oh, yeah, Church should be your lucky dog. At least according to iRacing. Brad Dove is a couple of laps down. He's going to be looking for that free pass. Church rolling. Or is it Laraway? Who's the lucky dog? It should have been Church. Yeah, Church is going to be your lucky dog. He's going to get the free pass here. Be able to come back around, come to pit road, and do what he needs to do. Nathan Bigard, Brandon Banks. Banks is going to try to get this one knocked out real quick. Race off pit road. Well, look as such. Yep. Bigard, Banks. Michael Strickland should be able to win that second race. Pat Green, then Jason Day. Crown over. Laraway doing things. Here's everybody coming off pit road. And, yeah. All right, a lot of free pass cars. Derek Wegman, one of those drivers. Will have to come. I don't know if he's going to come to pit road or if he's just going to get he's going to get a black flag for it. I think he accepted. He did. He did. How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing all right? Thanks for the clip, Budgie. Amazing. Oh, man. All right, Bigard, Banks, Green, Strickland, Crownover, Jason Day. 12 drivers in the lead lap. Ryan Fine, last driver in the lead lap. Church went a lap down. He got 36 seconds of damage fixed there, so he's going to be battling for another lucky dog spot. Craig Bridge Jr., tail end of the longest line is going to be Church. His car's in, sixth caution of the race. Right now, Pat Green at the restart with the 01. The 01 had a rolling restart there. What I mean by that is that just carrying more speed on the outside lane. The 8, yeah, he rolled late in that restart zone. Three-tenths of a second difference. Pat Green on the run, 86 laps to go. Riker to the wall back here. Picking fourth, Jason Day in fifth. Chris Justice back up to sixth here. Over in ninth at 14. Rock Duty trying to work. Again, lucky dog spot belonging to a lot of folks. How about John Hammond? Working Bigard, fastest lap of the race, 23:36. Pat Green up and out of the corner, a little well tapped there, no big deal. Pat Green's had a good race so far. Been able to be competitive. Now finds himself up there trying to keep pace with Nathan Bigard. 84 laps to go. Everybody get an extra set. Tony Sanders inside the top 10. Ryan Fine, not too far behind him. Glenn Hackett in 21st, couple of laps down, having to deal with cycle. The cycle being weird. All right, Steiner, Camderio, Ryan went. Only drivers out of the race. Everybody else lap down from 13th on or more. Ryan Rayburn, the first driver, 2 laps down. But we tried to find the end of this one. That's for darn sure. Let's go. Bailey. Our correction. Getting 4 minutes of damage fixed on that car right now. Jeremy Bailey making the pass, so he picks up the spot. The Troutman Auto Care Racing Machine. Eric Wegman, Fred Chase. Wegman still with that nose damage. 45 just ahead. Jonathan Parsons. Yeah, started 12th, is in 19. Trying to cross over with Fred Chase there. Except Brad Dove, the driver he is trying to track down right now. Dove is 2 laps down, trying to track down Rayburn. Dove came to pit road on 95, just trying to cycle. Got himself a couple of more laps down than what he really wanted to be. Bigard, 6/10 of a second. Pat Green backing up the corner. Brandon Banks saving some tire for the long run here. 80 laps to go. It's a possibility of going green flag racing here. Mark Gretchen able to leave pit road. Got the car. 5 minutes of damage fixed. Himself a pretty unique car. Alexina, Jeremy Bailey coming around. That'd be the driver he has tried to track down. He's going to be 3 laps down from him. Finds himself 15 laps down over the race leader, Nathan Bigart. Up and out of the corner. 78 to go. Lionel Racing still left. Drivers came in a 111. Alrighty. Check it out. Let's see where the tight niche racing is going. 27 to 14. That's them right there. There's the 21 of Tony Sanders. Got Jerry Culver just ahead. And drivers on the lead lap. Brock Duty again on the lead lap here. It's in 12. Church was able to work. Wegman, with that nose damage, just probably fighting the car right now. Big look. Oh, baby. Okay, all right, here they go. 127 of 200 being completed. I give it a 9.5, just ahead of him. Jerry Culver trying to track down John Hammond. Hammond's been put with a couple of times. Still, I think still has a set of tires on board with it. Nathan's a 1 second lead right now. Brandon Banks, 24. I'm fine, 24. Got some drivers running about 10 faster than the race leader right now, but really about whether or not they can make clean passes, as it would be. Pat Green was third before that last caution. There's the fortune. Budgie said, Budgie's fortune is the philosophy of 1 century is the common sense of the next. I'll be not wrong. I like it. Confucius said, there's a fortune. If you're out there on Twitch and you're out there on YouTube, !fortune will read you your fortune / horoscope today. 11 to go. 1.9 the gap. Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland, Jason Day. All working forward. 5 spots gained for Chris Justice. Crown over at 3 and Brian Fine up 10. John Hammond at 9. Tony Sanders coming. How about Craig Ridge Jr.? It looked like he was coming to pit road there for a moment. He did. Entered and left pit lane. Craig Ridge Jr. dealing with that car. Here's what happened. Craig Ridge Jr. hit the wall hard on the right side. So he's got that right front broken. But he's going to be trying to come to pit road. 69 laps to go. Big old giggity lap. Let's go. We can get that fixed. Big Art, Pat Green, 1.4 to the gap. Brandon Banks in third. Strikers in fourth. Jason Day in fifth. Everybody's working. Everybody was kung fu fighting. All right. Good Lord, what is going on with the monitor? Your budgie. The monitor was acting funny. I don't know if it was the monitor or if it was the stream. Something was going on there. It was terrible. The replay. Let's see. notifications. I have to make sure that I had some things to update here, so I want to make sure we're good to go there. Yeah. I'm trying not to be distracted here. Brent Banks, Michael Strickland, Jason Day, Chris Justice, Anthony Crowdover, Brian Fine back up inside that top 10 is up 10 spots. How about Jerry Culver, though? Jerry Culver's having a good race. Brock Duty right there with him. 6/10 of a second between Jerry Culver and Tony Sanders. Sanders hit that wall. John Hammond maximized the day. 60 laps to go. 2 seconds the gap between Big Arts and Pat Green. Brandon Banks in that third spot. If you want to join the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series, I encourage you to do so. Join discord.gg/Chop Shop. Give him some love, Chop Shop Racing, and give him some love out there and join this series. We get out there and compete everybody. New pole cranberry sauce. Yep. There you go. Somebody put up a poll. Cranberry sauce, yay or nay? Oh, yeah, Jess put up a poll. If you're out there, you can vote. Cranberry sauce, yay or nay? A caution to come out for Brock Duty. Oh, he bobbled a little bit there. Got free. Oh, man. Almost. Jerry Culver had a moment of his life. You did? There you go. If you're out there on Twitch, make sure you vote. Cranberry sauce, yay or nay? And Brock Duty going around. All right, Big Art, Pat Green, Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland. Chance for drivers to work. The results are in 50-50. Take it a clip, Budgie. Did you put it up for 60 seconds? It's funny. I mean, cool. What is this? Right. Got free. Thanks.
Actually, if you look at that a little closer, his left rear touches the apron, and that's what gets him loose.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. That's why I called it a bobble. He bobbled.
A babble.
He bobbled. He bobbled up and then did the thing. He babble. He babble. Babble. What? Okay. All right. All the cool things happening there. Let's see. Okay. All right. Ready to go. A lot of drivers came on there. How about Chris Justice? Drivers are going to be saving. I don't know if they're saving a set, maybe thinking there's going to be another caution. 7th caution of the race. Track position huge. Thank you, Budgie. It should. The clips may not have worked. Give me a second. I'm trying to fix some things. All right, we're going. We're green. Oh, that's why. Good now. The actions got jacked up. All right, drivers are running. It did not work for a moment there, Reggie. I apologize about that. All right. It did not work that time, so apologies. Churchy having an issue coming to pit lane. Here's what happened there. Oh. We got free off corner. We got Pat Green, Michael Strickland, Brandon Banks. We're trying to travel for 51 laps to go. Rayburn getting around Jonathan Parsons. Tony Sanders on the lead lap. John Hammond back there as well. These drivers try to work over the bottom side. 13 up the race line. Some drivers working hard for their money. 13. Fred Chase. Just behind Jerry Culver again on the lead lap. 11 drivers on the lead lap right now. Fred Chase looking for that next one. Actually eligible lucky dog if you can keep it clean. Rayburn again a couple of laps down. Try to make that one happen. Big Art. 50 laps to go up and out of the corner. We'll see if the lap times level out. Right now, got a few drivers that should just be able to try to challenge their way forward. 49 laps to go. If it runs green, it benefits drivers who are able to turn into the corner a little better. And now the 14 to the inside of the 5-7. John Hammond. Over to the outside of Tony Sanders. Sanders at the race line. 153 being completed. 21 to the inside of the 5-5. These two are going to lose time to the field ahead of them. Tony Sanders. Want to work forward. So is John Hammond. John Hammond all over the back bumper of the 21. Hammond's been patient with everybody today. 23.82, Bigard 23.36. So that's the difference on fast lap times. And right now, 24.22 is Nathan Bigard's lap time. 24.45 for Pat Green. Brandon Banks 24.40. Chris Justice is already up to 5th. And Jason Day in tow. Here's the thing. 40 lap pressure tires, or 33 lap pressure tires should statistically be better than the drivers that are ahead of them. Jason Day with a big run to the back of Chris Justice. They just got to get into the corner. 88 to the bottom side. 14 able to turn the corner, drift up from the 88. Egg shape on the corner. 14 drives in, throttles out, door to door. It's going to be fine on the inside. Should be able to make the pass pretty easy here. 52 trying to travel. Riker back to 6th. The Strickland goes to work. And back into the throttle here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how this will fare out. Chris Justice. 44 laps to go. Could be able to turn. Stage 2, 44 laps to go soon. Big Art has had clean air, but now has new tires chasing him. And within a good distance to be able to make that happen as long as they don't burn their stuff up. 24.42 for Nathan Bigard. Pat Green just ran a 24.51, 24.44 for Brandon Banks. Chris Justice and Jason Day, 24.36s. But they've got to be able to get into the corner. Right now, they're just matching lap times with Nathan Bigard. Pat Green, want to throttle out. Bigard on the big change. Thinking to get the sub.
Thank you, Budgie, for the tier 1
Diesel.
gift sub to
I
Diesel
appreciate you.
_TTV.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. Big Art 1.6. Tony Sanders working through the field. 41 laps to go. If another caution were to come out, be drivers that will stay out. Eric Culver and Tell 1.4 back to John Hammond, 25.10 his last lap. And if a driver decides they're going to stay out, well, there you go. 40 laps to go, 1.6 the gap. Pat Green. Brandon Banks all in tow. Chris Justice. He and Jason Day try to track down that front. Be able to make that pass. They've been able to close the distance. Brandon Banks to the inside on Pat Green. Banks says it's go time. Banks in the middle of the corner. Going to run side by side. Chris Justice and Jason Day. A little bit of a strategy difference here. 90 back onto the outside, battling here. 14 working the corner. Banks going to throttle back up and make that one work. To be able to try to turn in and clear, he is going to be able to throttle up. Backing up the corner. Brandon Banks takes over second. Chris Justice up into the, trying not to up into the corner. 90 throttles in. Tries to work that corner back as the 90 gets back to the back bumper. Dirty air on the 90 to the 8. 8 tries to pull away. 14 big run to the inside. Chris Justice to third. 2 seconds now the gap. 37 laps to go. Not much time at all to be able to try to catch and pass Nathan Bigart. As Brandon Banks ran a 24.61 last time by. This Justice is cleared. Pat Green, now Jason Day, the next opportunity. Brad Dove up in the mix, trying to be that lucky dog. He's trying to get back around and get to Fred Chase. Jerry Culver still on the lead lap. He is the last driver on the lead lap. Brad Dove trying to unlap himself. He's up there inside the top 5 with a few drivers here. Strikers in 7th, Tony Sanders in 6th. Brad Dove has come around. He came in a 142, his 142, so 144 with everybody else, 35 laps to go. Has a good car on this racetrack, and he just normally does really, really stinking well. Good boogly wiggly. 90 on the outside, 1.9 the gap, 45 on the bottom. Looks like he's going to be coming to pit road, the 01. We'll see drivers try to work. And then now Brandon Banks and Chris Justice, 2.3 the gap. Bigart going for his 8th win of the season. Friday nights have turned into the Nathan Bigart show. And got a bat over 500. Two seconds the gap, 33 laps to go. Parsons on pit road, 45. And some things taken care of. Laraway just ahead. The 01 goes to the inside. Get in the corner with Jeff Laraway just fine. Rayburn, next driver that Laraway's trying to track down, but he's got Gary Culver at 11th, just ahead of him. John Hammond trying to track down. Whoa, 15 into the wall, down to the bottom side. Jeremy Bailey. Caution will come out. Jeremy Bailey was trying to come to pit road. Oh, man, hit the inside wall. Man. Did you save enough? One more time. Here's a look. Oh, no. Dang it. Thank you, Budgie, for the clip. Good Lord. That's a hard hit. Fred Chase is going to be your lucky dog. Come around and wait for the pace car, get back on the lead lap. I'm going to grab something to drink. I'm running dry here, folks. I'll be right back. All right. Chris Justice ready to go. The guard's going to restart third. And we're going to do the thing. So it'll be Chris Justice, Jason Day, Nathan Bigard, Tony Sanders on the inside. Brandon Banks going to be inside. Fred Chase. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack there. He is waiting for the field. Will be still a lap down. Brad Dove will not get the opportunity. Be the 14, the 5-2. It'll be all about timing here. And now you've given Nathan Bigart brand new tires. Rolling on the start. They're going to green. Oh, the 21 goes around. 21, caution back out. I'm going to go far chase here again. That was a quick caution. One more time. I think he spun the tires. But
You would be correct.
I really want to make a run time. Ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun. Just in case. From the side. He did. Dang it. Oh, crown over the 5-5, the 13. Well, Fred Chase will they should be able to get that lucky dog back. Was he involved? Let's make sure he's not involved. Was not involved. Would be good. Dang it. Tony Sanders coming around. Budgie was born 6 years, 2 months, and a week, and 6 days ago. There it is. Clips are working. Count ages are working. All the things are working. Good boogly wiggly. Have you guys been watching? There's John Hammond coming to pit road. Jerry Culver as well. Maybe a set of tires to try to work some things out. Fred Chase coming around. If you have not seen what's going on with the who are they called? The Burnt Peanut and Hutch, and having a war in Arc Raiders. I can't believe the Burnt Peanut called Nick Merckx a 5-letter B word. That was insane to watch. Yep. Hey, did you know you can knock on your own stream? It's funny. All right. Drivers get a little bit taken care of on the cars. Jerry Culver, one of those drivers. John Hammond getting a touch taken care of. The driver's coming out of 3 and 4, so John will be able to leave pit road here in just a moment. Fred Chase, the longest line, try to make that happen. Yeah, John's going to be able to leave. He's got some right front damage, and that splitter not being able to hug the ground. That right front tire looks like it's almost off the ground a little bit. It looks okay. Chris Justice, Nathan Bigart, Pat Green, Jason Day. Keep an eye on the restart here. As Mr. Justice try to hold on to it. He's old Pete. I think this is Chris. That is not Chris. That is Chris. You can see there's a caution. He's blurry. Dang autofocus. All right, 14 to the 01, 5-2, the 90. Pat Green, if he can get right up on the back bumper of the 14, he might be able to make this one happen. Ed, thank you for the like, sir. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, my friend. How are you doing? How are you and the fam? Pat Green, right behind Chris Justice. Jason Day right behind the 01. This is going to be on the 14. Does he go early? Nah, he goes a little later. 90 to the outside. 14 is going to try to cross in. 90 up the race line. Gets a run on the 14. Oh, the 01 gets to the bumper of the 14. Going to send the outside. Pat Green gets a little dicey. 14 backing up the corner. 88 back on the inside. 14 up in front of the 01. Trying to hold that lane. Big battle back here. Pat Green out. Clean air. Half-second lead. 8 to the inside. The tire fall off has not been really that bad. But I tell you what, they're rolling. Pat Green, deserving of a winner if you've ever seen one. 21 laps to go. Chris Justice back in tow. The 01 trying to close in. Pat Green, fastest lap of the race, 23:34. 21 laps to go. 1 second laying out. 01 to the bottom, trying to close in. Corner out. Gonna push as hard as he can. Pat Green's got to run. And try to run away up high. Egg shape down low. Trying to throttle off. Bigart in tow. Pat Green, bottom side of the racetrack. Again, can't turn the bottom the way that Nathan does. But corner exit, the 01 to the back bumper of the 90. Brandon Banks trying to close in as well. Pat Green, we'll see the 01. Again, defensive line. Big Art trying to run the 90 tight here. He is going to run him tight. I tell you what, Pat Green races everybody with the biggest amount of respect that you're going to see. And Pat Green all the way to the bottom. Back on the inside. Travels back again. Pat Green to the 01. 01 free. Pat Green trying to hold on. And here comes Brandon Banks. Green back on the inside. Throttle off for the 01. Trying to work that corner. Pat Green still there. Still trying to hold on. And here's the 8 now. As the 01 tries to work the 90. And now the 8 to the outside. 90 back on the inside. Here comes Brandon Banks. The 01 trying to hold off the 8. 90 back into the corner. The 8 trying to throw it in. Brandon Banks, Nathan Bigart, Pat Green changing the lane up. Has to run high. They're trying to roll it into the corner. Brandon Banks here at Dover. Trying to change the lane up. Right now, 2/10 of a second. Corner exit for the 8. Into the wall hard for the 8. Got to run into the dirty air. Here comes Pat Green back. Michael Strickland inside the top 5. Chris Justice there as well. Brian Fine on the back bumper of the 14. Crowd over at a 171. Jerry Culver at a 175. John Hammond there as well. Fred Chase. A lot of the car fixed. And now Nathan Bigart. 14 laps to go. The 01 to the 8. The 8 to the 90. Pat Green's been able to hold on to it. He's been doing well. And John Hammond at a 171. So drivers coming in. Get that final set of tires. Bigart will be 13 laps to go. Brandon Banks in second. Pat Green in third. Series moves on from Dover to the All-Star Race, which is my birthday next Friday. I will be, I don't know, pick an age. Brandon had a hard lick on that wall.
173.
There you go. Be like day old donuts. I'll be as old as day old donuts, folks. All right, Bigart, Brandon Banks. Banks figured something out there. Was able to close in the gap a little bit, 1 or 2. The track seemingly just not falling off. Lap times, about 24. Cool the tires off for a couple of laps. They could run 23 4s, 23 5s, but then, you get into the 24 10s, 24 2s. Pat Green, 24 3s. Stryker just ran a 24 5. Justice, 24 5. Justice came in on 144. Brian Fine on 171. Does have the better tires than the Ford in front of him. Bigart, 4/10 of a second difference here. Brandon Banks in second. 10 laps to go. Banks trying to do more with the car. Figured something out with the car, but he's got to get there. 4.5 tenths. Able to turn in egg shape. Bounces it off the bottom side of the racetrack. Let's see the throttle off here. Closing in, 4/10 of a second. 9 laps to go. Nathan Bigart, Brandon Banks, 3/10 out of the corner, free for the 01. And Brandon Banks is closed in. He's got the tires warmed up, and right now, 24.23. We'll have to try to get there. 1/4 second now, the gap for Brandon Banks. He's got the tires warmed up, changes the lane up. Works the corner, throttle off, 8 to the back bumper, trying to get there. Car length and a half, 2 car lengths for Brandon Banks. 7 laps to go for the 01 of the 8. Gary Culver to the inside of Clint Hackett. Has the Anthony Crownover just behind. The battle for the lead heating up with drivers all over trying to work it. 8 to the 01, 6 to go. Brandon Banks trying to track it down at the end of this race. Trying to get within a 10th. 8 to the very bottom side. Trying to pull the air back on the 01. Corner out. A 10th and a half. A car length separates them. 5 laps to go. Brandon Banks settles in the corner. Trying to get there. Has a run down the back straightaway. Trying to turn very bottom side of the racetrack. 01 dumping the air on the nose of the 8. Right now, the 8 gets into the wall. That's the setup that you needed, but not close enough now. 4 laps to go. Nathan Bigart smooth sailing. The 8 of Brandon Banks. Find one last ditch effort to get there. 3 to go for the 01. Jerry Culver trying to track down Jason Day. Jason Day trying to get to Brian Fine. Justice inside the top 5. Stryker behind Pat Green. Pat Green, solid night, solid performance. 14 spots gained. Jerry Culver up 15. Your hard charger tonight. Making a Stay Tuned Sports pole sitter award goes to Brandon Banks, to Nathan Bigart. And he's led from the word go. And right now, half second the gap. Nathan Bigart, 2 to go. Red Chase, 10 laps, or 10 spots gained for the 94. Seen his fair share of trouble tonight, but able to rebound to top 12 night. John Hammond still looking at a top 10. Off 4 from the start of the race, but considering the damage he's had to get fixed, he's had a great race and able to rebound up a spot for Anthony Crownover. But Nathan Bigart comes around, takes the white flag. White flag waves, final lap. Topping it up, Cup Series, Dover. As Nathan Bigart leads 90% of this race. And Brandon Banks will come home second. Bigart wins by about half a straightaway. Brandon Banks second. Pat Green's going to be third. Michael Strickland fourth. Chris Justice fifth. Never really got to see a lot of that long run present itself to see if a tire wear and a green flag pit stop would work. But hey, Dover becomes Dover. 1 miler getting locked in. It's 200 laps. Comes to a close. Week 15 done with All-Star race next week. Bigart, Banks, Pat Green, your top 3. Strickland, Justice, your top 5. Brian Fine, Jason Day, Jerry Culver, Anthony Crownover, John Hammond, your top 10. Cody Sanders will be the last driver on the lead lap. Brad Dove 2 laps down. Clint Hackett, Brian Rayburn, Jeff Laraway, Brock Duty, Mark Retchen, Jonathan Parsons, Jeremy Bailey, your top 20. Down the rest of your race results, we'll take a look here. Churchy finishes in 21st. Craig Bridge Jr. in 22nd. Wegman, Dario Steiner, Ryan Wendt all the way through 26th. That would be it, man. That'll be it. It was a race. Was a race. We laps did it say? 177 laps led. Good grief. Again, bring him up. Got another win. 8, batting over 500 here tonight. Now I've got to start rooting against you.
Hey man, gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta catch Stryker. Gave up too many points missing races, so trying to win this regular season.
But you need him to finish like 20th.
Yeah, I know. He just always top 5 in me, man. So it's so hard to gain anything.
But you're going to have a huge playoff lead when it comes to playoff points, and just kind of look to the future of that, regardless of how the regular season championship plays out. The buffer that you have, you could miss a race and a half, and still have enough to be competitive through the rounds that we see. But nonetheless, man, 177 laps led. Nobody could time the restart. You could time other drivers' restarts, but they couldn't time your restart.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know. I know I was noticing because I was having such great success on the restarts when I was in control. I was being very aggressive when I wasn't in control. And I was definitely on the edge of getting a penalty or two. Just lucky enough to hit it perfect, when, especially the Banks one, when I restarted with him and I timed it just perfect. I misjudged the one here with Justice just a tiny bit. Had to lift for a second and get back on it. I still was able to keep up, but definitely allowed Pat to get there and get around. And man, he made me work hard, like burn the tires up. Nervous about Banks, and I was correct to be nervous because Banks was running me down, man. After I just got the tires hot trying to pass Pat, he was fat, short run. And Banks, he was really good holding with me on the long run. So there was some competition for sure tonight.
Yeah, I was. We never really got to the point of, just kind of where the cautions fell, where the tires were, where the drivers that were trying to save a little bit of tire to be able to eat forward. We never got to really see if that was going to be, an 80 lap event. It was more like, we get to 30, 40, even 50 laps, and the fall off on the tire wasn't as aggressive as I thought it was. I mean, you could say a second is a good fall off, but I mean, realistically, a second happened, less than 10 laps in.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. It seemed like the fall off was quick, but then it would level out, and I think that showed with the restart where like Day and Justice had new tires on us. I was able to get out ahead. And within 10 laps, we were all, probably running close to the same lap time, and they weren't really gaining on me. And you could feel the fall off in the car. It felt significant, like driving the car, the turns, and if you got the right rear hot, it was really sketchy on exit. So it was definitely difficult driving. And I think that's where the 10 laps of fresh tires. Normally, you don't want to push and hurt your tires, but I think if you got new tires, you got to use them. And use them fast, like try to get the track position, because once you got the tires old and worn out, the passing was very difficult as well. Even passing lap cars, like keeping control in the car when you're side by side, it was a handful. Like the air from the other car affects you. Not only just you're trying to push to get past somebody, and it's just hard to drive this track. It was difficult. So you wanted to do a lot on fresh tires.
I was shocked to see fifth gear only tonight too. No real need to. I mean, and that goes with tire wear. Tire wear will force you to back it down and shift out of the corner. But it was gracious to see a fifth gear run. I don't know. I like Dover, but I like Dover when it's multi groove. Tonight it was only multi groove for quick sprints. It needs an update. Make this thing multi-groove again, or whatever. They do.
I think the tough part is it's just not quite wide enough almost on the sim. Like, because there is multi-groove, like you can run the very bottom and wrap the bottom, but it's difficult in the sim with the screens to hit it and not hit that apron, and the apron will mess you up real bad. Mm-hmm. So you end up kind of doing that diamond thing, and when you're side by side, the diamond is very difficult. It's just it's a fun track, man. I love it. I think it's difficult level is high on this one, and that's what I like about it.
This is again, I always talk about it because I love this track. This is the place I got my first win. It's the track I have the most wins on, and I like this racetrack because of the rhythm that you get in. Quarter exit, you kind of you have to. You have to be ginger with the quarter exit, even as as I mean, especially around turn 2. It's a dynamic that the racing surface has. Longer front straightaway than it is back straightaway. It may look like a complete oval, but it's just the characteristics are insane. Just seeing how, turn two's exit is. It's more of an uphill, and downhill exit like a super speedway would be compared to turn 4. So like the racing here is different in every quarter, and that I think that's the reason why I like this racetrack so much. And it puts on a show. It shows talent. I mean, everybody did a really good job tonight. We had the drivers that I expected to be where they needed to be. And that's I think that just goes to show just what everybody can do here.
Absolutely. I've been talking about it for weeks now. I brought it up before the race started and during the race as it was going, that this league, this Friday night series for Chop Shop has just been phenomenal lately. Like the drivers are really showing themselves, doing a great job. We're getting long runs. We had that, green flag cycle in New Hampshire. We were close to it tonight. We were all thinking about pitting right when that caution came out, but still everyone's just doing a great job out here. I'm really enjoying these races.
Real quick, Ed says, good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mr. Ed Perry. And Budgie, of course, through the chat. I always have to go through the chat, make sure everybody's giving their thanks whenever we do all this. But, Nate, you're batting 500 plus.
That's a good season, man. That's awesome.
Good season, good playoff points. And that's one of the things. I'm not going to root against you. I like what I'm seeing. I like watching. I like watching fast cars. That's why I know that you don't qualify as much in the truck series, but I like watching you qualify because it gives the staple, right, of all right, this is where the time should be, right, and that's the competitive nature of watching not just the Cup Series but of the truck series. In a track like this, it gives everybody the sights to set on. You, Banks, Stryker, Pat, phenomenal race for Pat tonight. Another strong support. He's been just ever improving. And watching you guys get out there and just throw down. It's really cool. And one of the best qualifiers I've ever met is Mark. Mark is literally on point with qualifying, and his race just seemingly getting and all jacked up for him, and I think that's why I love the truck series. Truck series by Tuesday night has been my most popular night since the word go with this. But there's a lot of talent in the Cup car, and the Cup car is more difficult to drive because of the changes that iRacing has made. So you guys, I think that's where I like watching the racing on Fridays. Probably more aggressively than I do any other style of racing, because it's I don't know, man. It's a whole different animal.
Yeah, absolutely. The reason I don't qualify in the trucks is it's harder for me to have shake my own destiny in the trucks. You can't separate yourself very well in a truck. You're all just packed, and so I just try to save the hard racing for the end. Try to drive up to the top 10 and then battle hard at the end, rather than having to do that hard battling the whole race. Whereas in these cars, I just feel like you get some separation, between each other. Speed wise, you can save something, come back. It's different. But yeah, I enjoy these cars obviously the best. I think they put on a great show. I think the Chop Shop guys put on a great show, and just another amazing Friday night.
Until the Xfinity series starts and they're going to start putting you all to shame again.
Oh, they do an excellent job out there, man. There's so many races I've RC'd for them guys that went green the whole way other than the stage. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I still think the B car has the best racing on sim. And it's just because of the just the downforce package that I like at it. But I mean, this Cup car, it's I'm warming up to it. Nate, congratulations, man! 8th win of the season. I think that's your 6th stage win, so that's it's massive, man. Give you shout outs, brother. This was I love Dover, so nothing to complain about. 177 laps led. That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Give a shout out to the league themselves. Chopping Up Podcast for sponsoring this series here on Friday nights. I know Ryan's going to get that going again soon. Awesome to see him back. I know he had a rough night, obviously had some issues, but great to see him out here racing with us. Really love hanging out with that guy in Discord and doing some racing. Shout out to Striker and John for doing everything they do for us. You, Jason, at Signature Esports, everything you do for Chop Shop and iRacing themselves. All the supporters out there for all of us, you with Budgie and all your moderators, all the fans out there watching. Shout out to Banks and Pat. Hell of a run by Pat tonight. Like I said, he was fast as hell on the short run, and he made it very difficult to get by. Crossed me over. Some great racing out there. So, and shout out to my number one fan, always out here supporting me. Love you, Mom.
Pat was also fast on the long run, but he knew there was 20 some odd laps to go, so he had to like send it. It just because he drove himself to third and then to second, and did and kind of like I'm going to talk to Pat, but Pat had a good long run car too, so he is exactly where he needs to be. So Nate, always a pleasure, brother. I will see you for the All-Star race next week for my birthday and my 1,500th broadcast.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we'll see you then.
Yeah, it's gonna be an epic night of proportions. I don't know what I'm gonna do to top everything, but we're gonna try.
Sounds good.
All right, brother. That's Nathan coming home in victory lane. Love to see it. Brett Banks coming home P2 tonight. The man, the myth, the legend. That dang wall snuck up on you and it jacked with you. I'm blaming the wall.
I can't blame the wall. I didn't get any damage. You can't. I was trying, man. I was really trying
you
hard.
Were
there. I could. The dirty air is so bad in this thing, man. Especially here, it's so tight up off the corner that you can't get the run down the straightaway coming off the bottom unless somebody just kind of bobbles, and he doesn't bobble much. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we had a shot at it, but and we had a chance. We were in the lead at one point. On a restart, we got some track position, and I was like trying to manage the tires and keep him back there at the same time, and he just happened to get a run on me. And once you kind of get your nose there and you can get it, you can make the pass. It's just getting to the nose there, and he did it, and he got the track position back, and that was pretty much the end of the race. So yeah, I did I raced as hard as I could, man. He's just so good. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and like I said, the dirty air is just so bad. Track position is so important in this car that he's just got it figured out. He can run really quick at the beginning, and he knows how to manipulate the air when he's in front of you. And unless he makes a mistake, it's tough. So, yeah, all in all, we raced good. It was a good fun race. I love Dover. Dover's fun as heck. So, we'll take it. Like I said, we ain't winning races, but we're at least running good. So starting to figure some things out on the car. So hopefully you can make a good run, playoff time, all that good stuff. So we'll see.
I look at, I was looking at the standings. You're fourth in the point standings coming into today's race. All-Star race next week, so it's just, do your thing. Go in there, have some fun.
Yeah.
But before today, 6 top 5s, 10 top 10s. Like it is a good season for you. And you're not hanging it up on the wrecker,
Yeah.
Like that's a big
we run
thing.
good. It's just he's just like I said, you got Nathan in here. He's good. He's gonna make you work every single race. Unless he gets taken out. He it's not like the trucks in truck series. He likes to start in the back, so you always get that chance. He's gonna get caught up in something, and you got a chance to win the race. But here he likes to qualify, and he normally is qualifying up front. So, that track position is so important here, and he knows it. So, yeah, we've had a good season. We run good, learning stuff, trying to figure this car out. I love that we run the full fuel in here, man. You don't get to run very many leagues for the full fuel. You get to actually run some long runs with some tire wear. I think we kept up with him. I'd let him get out in front of me, a second and a half or so, just because if I sat right behind him, the dirty air was so bad that I was just destroying the right front, trying to keep the car underneath him with the air. So I kind of let him get out there about a second and a half, and we could kind of maintain. I'd really like to see us run, just a little bit
80
longer on
laps.
some of those runs, just to see. But hey, we still had a pretty decent race, honestly. I think for being at Dover. Um, this track's always hit or miss. Sometimes it's a wreck fest, and sometimes you go green to green. So it's
Mhm.
um, this was a pretty good race. We had a couple good restarts in there. Actually, had to get to, do some battle with each other. Things like that. So hopefully it was fun to watch. It wasn't as boring as the Texas race was or anything like that. So
Wasn't
um,
bad. Texas wasn't bad.
you didn't seem to like it too much.
I did. It
Just
wasn't
listening
bad.
to you.
Last week's chemo was rough. So like
Oh well.
everything is like, how do I put this? I have emotional highs and lows, and I can't control it. And it
Right.
sucks. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm
Like,
sure.
I can be the most interesting thing going on, and I'm like, all right, well, here's the turn into the corner. Here's that guy.
Another
Uh,
left turn.
yeah, another left turn. This one there for a little bit. This one when it got spread out, it was like, all right, we just kind of got to manage, right? Just let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
I like Dover when there's a lot of action pack racing. Um,
Mhm.
but at the same time, getting spread out means that everybody's comfortable. And then I'm like, all right, all right, we might go green here. If we go green, this is going to be interesting to see who's going to be able to be able to pull it back in, because you and Pat both, and it's a tip of the cap to both of you. Um, the race pace after about 30, 40 laps, you were talking about being able to manage that on that long green flag run. You guys were kind of inching your way back forward. I was watching the lap times and just kind of watching what was happening with it, and you'd have the right run, and it. I don't know. I do want a softer tire model for the short tracks. I really think that would. I know that NASCAR is doing it. I know that iRacing's kind of been playing around with the tire model as well. But I think when it comes to selecting tires for the racing surface, if we can do it with the F1 cars, we should be able to do a softer tire model for the short tracks as well. So we could see the wear be more pronounced, because tonight, once you got past 10 laps, it was like everybody was dead even.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, anything they can do to make them tire wear even more, I'd love that. So, I think that's why I've been a little bit better. I think since the update, just because I feel like the tires are wearing much more than they used to. And it's just a little more about managing instead of just diving it in there deep and braking hard and turning. So but yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with you there. If we could get some softer tire, get a lot more wear on the tires, I would definitely love that. But like I said, this is a good race. I mean,
Mhm.
even when they get spread out, like you said, there's always usually a battle somewhere going on the track, so it's probably easy to broadcast it. So it's a little tighter quarters than like you said, like a Texas race or something like that, where you get spread out and really nobody you can go around the track and no one's fighting anybody. So but here it's just the tire wear so much, and some people are good at saving the tires, some people aren't, and it just brings people closer into each other. And I think it puts on good racing. So
It
if we
does.
could just figure out why the dirty air is so dang bad, it's horrible, man. I just wish you could pass. If you could pass in this car, this would be so much fun. You just can't do it. So, but it's part of it too. You got to know how to use it to your advantage. And like I said, Nathan's good at it. So we just need to get out front and do the same thing. So it's on us to be better. So
Next year, we'll have a 750 horsepower package. So
yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be interesting.
and you may not have a diffuser for short track packages as well. So that might actually be. I really think the diffuser causes more harm aerodynamically than what I know its purpose, and I can agree with the purpose, but I can disagree with the purpose if it's doing less for downforce to keep the car on the ground than the rest of it. Run it at a super speedway. I'm good with it. When you get to these, when you get to the mile and a half tracks where the speeds are 100 under 190 miles an hour, like it's I mean, it's almost a moot point because there's very, very few instances where rollovers are going to happen to not keep the car, on the ground. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's a mix of NASCAR and a simulator, and I know that they're trying to be the most accurate version of this possible. And some of it's like, all right, well, I see the similarities. I mean, I see the differences because, well, let's face it, forgive me for saying it, it's a video game. But I see the similarities in the way that, I can go back and pick apart what happened at Dover this past year, and similarly, this is, I mean, the same concept tied at it. Other than blowing right fronts, which you guys didn't run enough laps to do it. We saw the same style of racing, very bottom, very, very aero, like it's tough to pass, which I'm good with tough to pass, but you should be able to suck up to somebody's bumper, and he couldn't do that tonight.
No, definitely couldn't. So, hey,
All right.
this is what it is. We'll take it. Top to second. That's good. That's a good finish for us. So we'll take it. Not complaining.
And I'm not complaining. I promise I'm not complaining. I swear to everything holy. 5 years of doing this, and almost 6 years of doing this, and I've had things to complain about with iRacing. I promise.
Oh, yeah.
But
Sure.
the racing is just getting more and more competitive, and I like it. I like seeing everybody step up their game, and you guys have been doing it. So, All-Star Race next week. You guys going to go to iRacing Super Speedway. It's a milestone for me. 2 milestones. It'll be my birthday and my 1500th stream, or 1500th broadcast. Not my 1500th stream, my 1500th broadcast.
It's a lot.
Brother, man, you were there almost in the very beginning, like year one and a half.
Oh yeah, back in the days where we qualified one person at a time.
Do you remember that? Oh my God! Hey,
I
you know what?
remember.
We got a ton of views out of that, though. We had like 17,000 views at a single qualifying. I'm like, are you kidding me? We should do this more often. We were more interested in qualifying.
Then we did our race reviews after the race for about an hour, going through everything. Those were the days, man. That was the old school days.
But you know what? You know what happens. You know what happens after that? It allows the advice to be given on things that help people. Right.
Oh yeah.
You don't need to do it that way. Do it this way. But
That's
goodness gracious. God, that was a long time ago. It was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Good. Wiggly woogly. All right, Brandon, give shout outs, man. P2. It's one of the OGs. He is.
Yeah.
He the old DBR crew. Single qualifying
man.
days. Crazy.
Yes, sir. Like I said, shout out to you, man. Signature Esports for doing it. Appreciate it. Chopping It Up podcast for sponsoring the league, Strickland, everybody that behind the scenes that does everything that makes these leagues run really smooth, man, every week, and they're a lot of fun to come in and race. I definitely wouldn't want to do it myself, so hats off to them. Congrats to Nate, Pat ran a really good race too, man. So congrats to those two guys, and like I said, we'll go in next week and we'll just have some fun. Like I said, maybe I think last year we came in here into Charlotte. I believe I won last year in the All-Star race. So hopefully we can go back to back. That'd be a lot of fun. So we'll see. It'll be a good fun race just to cut loose and no pressure. Just go out there and have fun. So
and I always put money on the line every year. So it's all good. That's how we look at it.
Yeah, we always like money, man.
Yeah, it's the way it is.
Yes, sir.
All right, Brandon. We'll see you next week, brother.
Right,
have a good week.
All right.
It's Brandon Banks.
You too. Thanks, man.
You too. Brandon Banks coming on P2 tonight. Last but not least, I've been waiting to talk to this guy because he was third. He was second. He led some laps. And Mr. Pat Green, brother, you had such a good car tonight. I was watching you carve through the field. Jerry, I saw you got the hard charger, brother. Pat was close. He did one more spot to be able to help with that. But brother, how about it, man? How about that P3 tonight? That was some epic racing.
Yeah, that was pretty hard racing, fun racing overall. I didn't know if with all the dirty air and everything because of where I started, if I was going to be able to make it up towards the the front, you know, at least by the stage. But you know, with some of the cautions and how we restarted and everything, and thankfully, you know, the car took off fine, better than what I expected. So you know, with all that, you know, the combination of everything, it seemed to have worked out. So I'm happy to, you know, finish in the top three tonight.
I mean, you also had the fastest lap of the race, so you may not have qualified where
Oh,
you wanted to, but you had the fastest dang old lap of the race.
oh wow.
Crazy. 4 laps led as well. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, and Nate said you made him earn it. I was like,
Yeah.
man, if Pat could turn the bottom side of this racetrack, Nate would not have it.
Yeah. As I was telling Nate, I say, well, I knew my only chance was when, you know, he had a few folks in front of us on the old tires, and I was on the outside on the restart. So once we got going, I saw it was clear. So I said, if I can get the lane that I wanted, then I was gonna just shoot the outside, which I did. And it was just a matter of just trying to, like you say, stick at the bottom. But for some reason, at that point, I had clean air, I wasn't able to do that. So I was trying out a couple of things, you know, with the braking and you know how I was turning and all that. But I mean, it worked for a few laps, and then once Nate got beside me, it was, you know, I didn't think that we would slow down anybody. I saw Brandon was coming too. So, but yeah, once somebody got past you, you know, that dirty air, it was over. So, and me personally, I haven't figure out the right front and how to manipulate it to where it'll hold on just a little bit longer, and I can, like I say, cut the corner. So
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. This car is unique. I always like giving Nate a little bit of flack. I have to, because he's got 8 wins now, and
yeah,
I'm like, I got to root against you. I won't root against him, because that doesn't do well. Because if I root against him, he wrecks, and I feel terrible. No,
right,
I
yeah,
try not to do the old commentator's curse. That's why I'm like, there's John Hammond. Bye. No. every
yeah,
time I put John on the camera, it's at the worst time. And I
yeah.
gotta
Nate,
he's such a good.
yeah, Nate's good. There's no denying it. You know, he's the clean air king. Once he gets out front, it's lights out. I was telling him that in the waiting room. But I mean, I tried a couple of lines to get close to him, a few restarts before we, you know, got towards the end, but I just couldn't figure it out. And once I started, you know, was leading laps there, um, I saw him back there. I said, well, if he can, you know, stay back there just 2 or 3 more laps, just maybe I could get away. But
Right.
once he started getting closer and I started driving a little bit hard, it didn't work out for me. I don't know if it was because of the rubber that was laid down on the track or what, but it's a weird car to maneuver.
It's
I
hard to
mean, it's funny
turn.
if you, yeah, yeah, if you could get the turning aspect right, because you got to drive it off the right front. Um, say you can get that part figured out in the dirty air part, then you know you'll be in pretty good shape. But with the lines you have to run here, it's pretty difficult to get a handle on.
Nonetheless, it was a good race. It was a good race.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah, it was
said
pretty good.
I was monotone last week for Texas, and I feel bad because I wasn't trying to be. Just not a was not in the right frame of mind. But no, it was good. It was a good race. Everybody did I know that we had a couple of issues, but if it wasn't racing related or getting free off turn 2, like or smacking the wall hard on turn 4, it was a normal Dover. It was the Monster Mile. Like
Yeah,
it was everything that you expect out of it. With it needs more tire wear. I will say it needs more
right.
tire wear. I think that's just the car in general.
Yeah, yeah. You know, when we raced here last season, I noticed the right rear was wearing a whole lot more, but I think the track was a whole lot hotter than what it was tonight. I think the last time the track temp was like 120 some degrees, maybe a little 110, and tonight it was like just a little bit over 100 degrees, I think. Um, so maybe that played a part in it. I'm not sure, or it's just the update itself, from the tire model change. But um, I noticed when I come into the pits and was checking the tire wear, I was wearing out the right front more, even
Yeah.
with backing up the corners and just trying to, because I had a target left time I wanted to hit, or at least a range. And even with that, I noticed significant wear after I say 40, 45 laps.
Dang. I mean, we could drive off the right front. And I think that's what Kyle Busch was saying. He said, when he was explaining about how this car drives, he said, the fact that, back in the Gen 6 era, it used to drive off the right rear, which is what the Xfinity car still does. The
Yeah.
trucks drive off the right front as well. That's why they feel like snow plows for a lot of people. Um,
Right.
and the Cup car is the same concept. He said, though, if you could figure out how to find the dynamic to push it to the right rear, and I really think it's because it's symmetrical. I think the car being symmetrical has a lot to deal with the force of the right rear not doing what it used to do with a camber. So, it used to be that they were asymmetrical cars. It was smoother on one side than was the other.
Yeah, I think they used to refer to it as the Twisted Sister.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Even that, and maybe the independent suspension have something to
Yeah.
do with it. That's how this Cup car is compared to the, like you mentioned, the Xfinity car. It's apples and oranges.
Yeah.
Almost, everything that you know about that car, you have to put it aside, just throw it out the window, as it's not going to work with the Cup car, at least in my experience driving both.
Yeah, that is the reason why, and I swear by it, that I like the Gen 6 car. So, and I still run it to this day.
Yeah.
Even with our Monday night series, whenever I get the opportunity to run it, like I'll put up hosted lobbies and run the Gen 6 car and be like, this is what it was like. I like this car.
Yeah.
But no, man, it was good. Pat, it is always a pleasure to get a chance to talk to you. I spend a little bit extra time talking to everybody tonight because, you guys are amazing and I appreciate you. And, you guys are putting on a show for me and I get to call it and I get to call this somewhat of I say career, but not really a career. I'm trying not to use the big C word here because career is another. I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but it's been fun. It's been amazing. And tonight you get a P3 finish at Dover. It was awesome. Pat, give your shout outs, man. This was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to you for calling the races for us, and thanks for everybody for watching. Shout out to Chop Shop drivers. Had a good time racing everybody tonight. Shout out to my sister as well. I had her on the side of the court tonight. I started showing her paint schemes and explaining to her what iRacing was, and I told her, I asked her if she wanted to be on the side of the car, so she said sure. So I said, all right, well, I'll do something. So guess to say I had a little bit of extra luck tonight. So shout out to her, and yeah, looking forward to the next race. I believe it's the All Star race. I think
It is. I think it's iRacing Super Speedway still. I'm refreshing trading paints. Were you running the DuPont Pepsi?
yes,
Where was
that's
she
right.
at on? Hold on, real quick. Let me refresh trading paints one more time. I want to
At,
make sure that
at the passenger side.
Oh, she's riding on the passenger side. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, folks. There's a way to make this one. I like I like showcasing special things because you know I'm special like that.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, Trading Pains, finish your job.
Yeah, trainer pants can be a bit weird at times.
It needs to not be weird right now. There it is. All right. I just had to press play for a moment. Hey, there she is. Hold on. Oh, butterfly. Look at that. Look at.
Yeah.
Look at. There you go. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, she likes candy and butterflies. So there you have it.
There you are. I
So
love it.
I have a butterfly on one side and honeycomb on the other. So
I like it. Perfect. Needs to be a thing forever. Don't ever change it. You might win
Oh,
a
no.
championship. You might
No.
win a championship.
Just might. I gotta figure out half of what Nate's doing first.
If I could figure out just a quarter of what he's doing, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But he puts the time in. That's what he does. I mean, his
Yeah,
iRating is
right.
constantly fluctuating because of him putting himself in those situations.
Right.
And I like seeing that. I like seeing him. I like seeing drivers, get out there and try to continue the educate. You're educating yourself, right? Just a little bit, just to continue putting laps down. I mean, you can only. There's a reason why I don't race as well as I used to. It's because I don't put the time in to do it, like everybody else does. Damn, look at those marbles on the bottom side. That is crazy.
Yeah, the Marvels tonight was crazy. I don't know if you saw the top line, but
Yeah.
it was up there, all down. I could hear the marbles all over the place when I was, we were on the flat, coming to pit road or even leaving out of the pits.
Good Lord, man. Like very bottom side of the racetrack. And then,
Yeah.
watch this, folks. Let me go up here just a little bit into the, maybe not that far into the wall. Wall cam. Bam. There it is. There's the best picture for you. Look at all that. Good golly.
And just to think we did 200 laps tonight. Just think if it was the full 400,
Hey,
what that would look like.
look at all that down there. Good Lord.
Yeah.
My goodness. Yep. That's it's a good thing that nobody really hooked about it. It'd be really cool if we could add PJ1 to it too. That'd be even better. Just saying.
Yeah, it somewhat felt like something was down there, but you had to hit the corner right.
Yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
felt like if you can get the left front down there, it would kind of grip the car. But I couldn't stay down there to, experience it a little bit longer. So,
Imaginary PJ1 right there. Right there, folks. No, but you can see where everybody was running. For sure.
Right.
Goodness gracious. All right. Pat, I appreciate you as always, man. Where your dang teammates at? They should be running with you.
Yeah, Colby said he was going to do his part-time start at some point. I'm not sure when. So he'd been trying to get me back in the trucks, but I told him I wasn't going to do it since, it's playoff time. So I didn't want to disturb anything. So once that gets back going, since the races start a little bit later now with the time change, maybe I'll be able to make some of them once, the truck series get back on again. But other than that, I have been trying to get them to, come race with us on Friday. So maybe at some point, but not tonight for sure.
They need to get in it. We need this. We need a 30 car field.
Yeah.
That's what we need, so that more people can get in Nate's way. And no, I'm totally kidding. I love the man. He's amazing. You guys are all amazing. You guys have more talent in your pinkies than I do, and that's the reason why. That's the reason why I sound like a radio. Okay, that's it, because I do this, and and I'm good with doing this. But I do drive and I do race. So, yeah. All right,
I think
Pat.
you'll do just fine.
I do fine. So like I don't race people. I get so distracted. I swear. I took it serious before, right? It was like 3K or working the 3K rating, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and my kids were like, well, could we try? I was like, yeah, go ahead. And the register realized, oh, I lost 180 rating. Cool. Never.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
But never lost my safety rating. I've never lost the A license since this whole thing began. Since the license rating began.
Yeah.
No, I'll sit sub 2000 rating or 19 whatever it is, and I'm fine. I don't care. This number. If I want to race, I race. I race on Sunday morning, so that's
that's right. That's right.
Speak. What are we doing this Sunday? Oh, we're doing Carve tomorrow at Pocono.
That's a fun track.
It is a fun track, and that car sucks. It'll do 200 miles an hour. It sure will. Yeah, they dialed it back. It used to do 236 at Pocono. I went in and tested it out the other day. It only does 200 miles an hour now. But but it still handles like a dump truck. Oh, it does 200 by itself. Yeah, just by itself. And front and 174 in a tunnel turn.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
It's terrible. It's gonna suck. But we also have no cautions, no damage. So just go. It's gonna be a demo derby. The longest demo derby ever. Pat, we'll see you next week, brother. Enjoy your week. Or if I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving, of course.
Thank you. And same to you as well. You may see me if you're running that Monday series.
Mm-hmm. We're running
this Monday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then you may see me then.
Yeah. Let me make sure that the schedule still says we're running it. So that way I don't confuse myself. November 24th, Michigan. Yeah, we're running Michigan.
Okay. And you probably see me out there then.
I'm gonna have to hire a broadcaster for December 8th. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll be out there. Yeah. Speaking of that's December 8th. But Michigan, yeah, it'll be a good time. Pat, much love, brother. I appreciate you. We'll see you soon, okay?
Yeah. All right, sounds good. Have a good one. Always good talking to you.
You as well. That's Pat Green, Shreveport, Louisiana. Love it. He's an amazing human being. They're all amazing human beings. And he's from my mom's neck of the woods. So cool. So stinking cool. Love it. And he's good people. He had a fast car tonight. He had a good long run car. He was good on a short run for as long as Nate could get underneath there. But of course, Nate, he picks up his 8th win, and Nathan Indio one does. He's a damn good driver, folks. And I like Bristol. I like short track racing. I prefer calling short track racing over intermediates and over super speedways. And then I prefer intermediates over super speedways. But super speedways is always a moment, right? Super speedways are the easiest to call. The tracks that get the most boring, though, are not the intermediates or the 1.5 miles or the 1.3 milers. It's actually the short tracks. It gets so spread out that even the battles that you get are single file battles. And it's just kind of the way it works. So, but nonetheless, it's still good racing. I like short track racing. I even like calling Martinsville when Martinsville runs smooth. When it doesn't run smooth, then we're just kind of pacing, and it's frustrating for the drivers. And that's anything that affects the drivers is probably what affects me the most, because if it feels like the drivers are having a bad time, then that's what it looks like for me. And I kind of dislike that. So, but the racing doth be phenomenal. I enjoy it. We're on our grind on YouTube to 2,500 subscribers. So if you haven't done so, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't done so as well, make sure you follow us on Facebook. Make sure you follow us on twitch.tv/signature esports. That may change here very soon. But when it comes down to it, we're going to continue to work, continue to go, and continue to do our thing. So we appreciate you all. Thank you all very much for being out there and doing your thing and continue to kick butts, right? What matters to me the most is everybody putting themselves in a good situation. Chop Shop does a phenomenal job. I want to thank Stay Tuned Sports. I didn't really talk as much about them as I normally do in the pre-race, and I want to make sure I hit on them again real quick because Stay Tuned Sports has an incredible podcast. I really like their podcast. Jimbo, the guys, they do such a great job. It's unreal. So please check them out. Find them on Apple, iTunes, or Spotify. They have a YouTube channel as well. Check out the Chopp'N It Up podcast. Ryan does a great job as well with the crew. Give him some love. Give him some support. Thank you to Chop Shop. Thank you to all the leagues that we call broadcasting for. Chop Shop next Friday will be my 1,500th iRacing broadcast, which is crazy to think. You're just doing the math, and we were going through all the races and kind of counting them up, and it took a long time to put them together and filter them together. But 1,500 iRacing broadcasts. That's we have over 1,700 streams or something like that. 1,500 broadcasts. And it's a good number. I remember it was a 500. I remember the 5-year mark. The 500 mark was hit with Chop Shop. The 1,000 mark was hit with Chop Shop. I'm honored and privileged that the 1,500 will be hit with Chop Shop, and it'll be on my birthday. So it'll be crazy. It'll be a ton of fun. So we appreciate you all. Thank you all very much for being out there. As always, thank you to everybody. Striker's going to keep that points lead if he continues to have top fives because that is awesome. It's awesome that gives Nate something to strive for, too. Try to maximize his points and maximize what he does. But the thing is that what he's maximizing right now may not be the regular season championship, but it will matter when it comes to the playoffs, and he's going to go in with a massive amount of points, and he's trying to rip that thing out. He's trying to rip the Band-Aid off for everybody just to see what happens in the playoffs. It's going to be interesting to see. And we thank everybody. I will see you Sunday for the Sunday Fun Day series. We'll have some stuff tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to be doing yet, but we're going to be doing some stuff. I am going to be calling it night for the stream. I've been streaming all day. I did restart the stream, but I did stream all day. I streamed all night. I streamed all day yesterday. So we're gonna kind of shut down the computer and let it rest, and have the second computer doing its thing. But folks, if you haven't done so, again, find Chop Shop, discord.gg/Chop Shop Racing. Make sure you give them some love. And take care of everybody. Take care of yourselves. If I don't see you before the next race I call or the next stream I have to continue this megathon or this marathon stream for my battle with cancer, we will see you the next one. Happy Thanksgiving to those who I don't get to see. And if you want to, make sure you join in our Discord. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. We love you. Be good. We'll see you soon. Bye.